When Lithuania confirmed its ambition not only to acquire the CV90 infantry fighting vehicle, but also to assemble a significant portion of its fleet domestically, it marked more than a defense procurement decision. It became a statement about Sweden's growing influence in Europe's security architecture and the expanding footprint of Swedish defense industry across the Baltic region. The CV90, designed and produced by BAE Systems Hägglunds in Sweden, is already recognized as one of the most versatile and successful infantry fighting vehicles in the world. With users spanning Norway, Finland, Denmark, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and Estonia, the platform is widely acknowledged for its modularity, mobility, and cutting-edge protection systems. Lithuania's decision to integrate CV90 assembly into its own industrial base does not merely underscore the vehicle's battlefield value, it demonstrates how Swedish technology can shape the very structure of NATO's eastern flank. In late August 2025, Lithuania's Deputy Defense Minister Oriana Mashale met with representatives from BAE Systems Hägglunds in Sweden to discuss the CV90 program. The conversations went beyond timelines and quantities. Central to the talks was the prospect of local assembly in Lithuania, enabling the country not only to deploy CV90s, but also to sustain, service, and eventually contribute to their production. Earlier in April, Lithuanian Prime Minister Gintautas Paluckas confirmed that around 30% of the total CV90s procured under a Nordic-Baltic framework agreement would be assembled on Lithuanian soil. This amounts to roughly 100 vehicles destined for Lithuania's armed forces, with domestic industry playing a pivotal role in final assembly and component integration. This development illustrates a key point. Sweden's defense industry is no longer exporting equipment in isolation. Instead, it is building ecosystems of cooperation. By involving Lithuania in the assembly process, BAE Hägglunds not only delivers vehicles, but also extends Sweden's industrial network deep into the Baltic states. For Sweden, this partnership is more than a commercial deal. It cements Stockholm's role as a leader in the security of Northern Europe. Since joining NATO, Sweden has been expected to leverage its advanced defense technologies to strengthen the alliance's deterrence posture. And the CV90 assembly line in Lithuania is a direct manifestation of that leadership. Consider the geography. Lithuania anchors NATO's land presence along the Suwałki Gap, the vulnerable corridor linking Poland to the Baltic states, while Sweden holds Gotland, the unsinkable aircraft carrier in the middle of the Baltic Sea. By linking Sweden's industrial prowess to Lithuania's frontline position, the CV90 becomes a symbol of coordinated defense. One nation provides the know-how, the other contributes the geography, and together they enhance NATO's ability to deter aggression from Kaliningrad and beyond. For Lithuania, local assembly is about far more than symbolism. Deputy Minister Mashale emphasized that the CV90 program will stimulate economic growth, generate skilled employment, and bring high-end technology into the country. The government's long-term goal is to build a division-level capability by 2030, and the CV90 will form its armored backbone. Yet, from a Swedish perspective, this industrial arrangement strengthens Saab's and BAE's regional relevance. Swedish defense exports are increasingly evaluated not only on performance, but on their ability to deliver lasting partnerships. By allowing Lithuania to join the CV90 production chain, Sweden reinforces its reputation as a trustworthy partner that does not simply sell weapons, but invests in shared resilience. The CV90 itself has earned its reputation as a battle-tested and continuously upgraded vehicle. With variants featuring 30 to 50 millimeter autocannons, advanced armor packages, active protection systems, and digitalized command and control, the CV90 Mark IV represents the cutting edge of armored infantry vehicles. Its adaptability has made it the vehicle of choice for countries facing diverse terrain and emerging threats. For Sweden, every new customer validates decades of research, design, and innovation. For Lithuania, acquiring and assembling CV90s ensures that its army fields a platform interoperable with its Nordic and NATO neighbors, boosting collective defense. The Lithuanian CV90 program also ties into a broader regional strategy. Alongside Sweden, Norway, and Finland, Lithuania is part of a joint procurement framework. This arrangement ensures economies of scale, shared upgrades, and streamlined logistics. It also means that the CV90 will be a common denominator across a wide arc of Northern Europe, from the Arctic down to the Suwałki corridor. This synergy carries political weight. It signals to both allies and adversaries that the region is no longer a collection of isolated defense efforts, but a coherent, mutually reinforcing shield. And at the heart of this shield lies a Swedish vehicle designed in Örnsköldsvik and now assembled on Lithuanian soil. The timing of this program is not coincidental. With tensions in the Baltic region remaining high, Russia's Kaliningrad enclave remains a constant source of strategic anxiety for NATO planners. By embedding CV90 production in Lithuania, NATO sends a powerful message. The defense of the Baltic states is not just supported from afar, but is being built into their industrial foundations. For Sweden, this means its industrial exports are also instruments of deterrence. Gotland's defense is not isolated. It is integrated with Lithuanian armor on the Suwałki Gap. The synergy of sea and land Sweden and Lithuania transforms the Baltic into a fortified zone where Swedish technology plays a central role. By 2030, Lithuania envisions a division-strength army equipped with CV90s and fully integrated into NATO operations. Sweden's role in this vision cannot be overstated. Every Lithuanian CV90 rolling out of a domestic assembly line will carry with it the imprint of Swedish engineering and the legacy of Swedish defense innovation. This is why the story resonates deeply in Sweden. It is not merely about a neighboring country strengthening its army. It is about Sweden extending its defense leadership, shaping NATO's future on its most vulnerable frontier, and ensuring that Swedish technology continues to set the standard for European security. Lithuania's decision to assemble CV90s locally is a watershed moment for both countries. For Lithuania, it brings autonomy, jobs, and resilience. For Sweden, it represents the expansion of its defense industry's influence, turning CV90 from a national product into a regional pillar of security. Swedes can take pride in knowing that their innovation is not only defending their own borders, but also anchoring NATO's eastern flank. Every CV90 produced in Lithuania will, in a very real sense, be a Swedish vehicle, a symbol of leadership, trust, and strategic vision. As Northern Europe prepares for an uncertain future, the message is clear. Swedish technology is at the heart of Baltic security. And with CV90s now being built across the sea in Lithuania, Sweden's defense industry has never been more vital to Europe's stability.